So the next thing that happened on Friday Night SmackDown. So we get to the next segment of the night where we see Adam Pearce. He introduces the WWE Raw Women's Champion, Asuka. So yeah, Asuka comes out and Adam Pearce introduces the new Women's Championship to Asuka. It is pretty much like similar to Roman Reigns, where it's all gold and stuff, but the strap is white. And he gives it to Asuka and puts it around her waist and all that stuff. But then her championship, pretty much celebration or whatever you want to call it, gets interrupted. And it don't get interrupted by Bianca Belair. It gets interrupted by the returning Charlotte Flair. So yeah, Charlotte Flair comes out, she returns, and Adam Pearce is like, Charlotte, I already know what you're trying to do and stuff. And he said, you got to get in line for it. And Charlotte Flair was like, I don't get in line for anything. And she looks at Asuka and she challenges Asuka for the Women's Championship. And Asuka says something in Japanese and she goes like, so you accept? And Asuka's like, I accept. So yeah, looks like we're going to have a match soon with Charlotte Flair and Asuka. And then Asuka was trying to spit mist into Charlotte's face, but Charlotte moves out the way, slams Asuka's face onto the table where they had the women's title getting, the new women's title getting showed. And then Charlotte Flair hits the big boot onto Asuka, and Asuka rolled out the ring. So yeah, that's what happened there. Charlotte Flair returning and challenging Asuka for the Women's Championship. But yep, that's what happened there. Pretty good segment. But then after that, we see Jey Uso getting ready for his match later on tonight. Paul Heyman goes into the ring. Not in the ring. He goes to Jey Uso's locker room, and he tells Jey Uso that, what he did out there was pretty cool and stuff with the, since they're on live TV, leave them on a cliffhanger and stuff like that. That's what Paul Heyman was talking about to Jey, and he tells Jey that that pretty much he needs his passport and he needs his suit measurements. And Jey was like, why do you need all that? And Paul Heyman tells Jey that that he will be riding on the Tribal Chief's private jet with him, Solo, and Paul Heyman to Money in the Bank. So yeah, that's what Paul Heyman said. He says that he needs his suit measurements because next week on SmackDown they're going to be celebrating three things. Number one, Roman Reigns going to be on SmackDown, so that's a celebration of its own. The second celebration is for the new United States Champion, Jey Uso. And then the third celebration is of Jey Uso pretty much accepting and staying in the bloodline. So yeah, that's what Paul Heyman said. He says, let's put a shake to it. And Jey pretty much didn't shake his hand or nothing. He goes like, OG, you're funny and all that stuff, but if I'm part of the bloodline, you'll be out of the bloodline, and starts laughing and stuff and walks away. But yep, that's what happened there. Still to come later on tonight, Jey Uso versus Austin Theory, 1-1 for the United States Championship later on tonight. But up next, we're going to be seeing Butch versus Baron Corbin, 1-1 in a Money in the Bank qualifying match up next on SmackDown. So yeah, I'll see you guys later. Until then.